Greetings. Welcome back to my channel, Truly Restored Ministries. My name is Michelle, and today I hear in my spirit to tell you that I'm an educated addict, an educated recovering addict, called to share my story and to encourage you to forgive yourself and come out of that place of darkness so that you can enjoy the marvelous light that Christ has for you. Today, we're going to talk about forgetting the past. In Philippians 3, the Apostle Paul, talks about forgetting those things that are in the past so that he could press forward towards the mark. And I want to talk about what that was like for me. Forgetting the past sounds cliche. I actually would get very angry when people, specifically my family, would tell me, oh, that's in the past. You need to forget it. You need to move on. I would get very angry. And I recently had a conversation with an elder who helped me understand that one of the reasons why we don't want to forget the past or we don't want to move forward comes from number one, we're kind of in a comfort zone. My pain was kind of comfortable. It helped to identify who I was. It helped me to say, I don't have to move from this place. I can't move from this place because if I move from this place, I don't know who I'll be or what I'll be without this pain, without this um, drama, without this discomfort. You know, um, I had often heard it said, and I'm sure you have too, that there is peace to be found in the valley and peace to be found in God. But I didn't have any peace. And I didn't think that letting go of the past would help bring me to a place of peace. Um, but I want to tell you that letting go of my past, forgetting my past, has brought me to a place of peace. So the first thing I needed to do, and I want to encourage you to, is acknowledge the pain. As much of it as you can remember. I have some parts of my life that I don't remember. I'm sure something traumatic happened. I'm sure something devastating happened, but for whatever reason, I cannot remember. But I still acknowledge the parts of my life that are difficult to talk about, admit, acknowledge, and it's not always about what someone else has done to me. Sometimes it is about what I have done to other people, and one way to forget the past is to acknowledge that things happen that weren't the best things to happen. And then the next thing I was able to do, and God gave this to me, the Holy Spirit gave this to me, was to apologize to myself. You know, to apologize for having to go through the stress and the strain of the things in life that were unpleasant. And these were things that were done to me, you know. But it was okay for me to say to myself, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry you had to go through that experience. Of course, there were tears that came along with those apologies, and there were definitely um, emotions and feelings of discomfort that I did not enjoy. However, it was necessary for me as an adult to experience the discomfort and also to apologize to myself so that I could acknowledge what happened and I can say I didn't like it. You know, um, this is separate from forgiving the other people who participated in acts that harmed me. Um, in time, those places of forgiveness were able to come about, and they were able to come about because, number one, because I forgave myself. Number two, because I went through the process of forgiving others. And we'll talk about that in another video. But for now, we're talking about forgetting the past just for ourselves. And finally, um, I was able to step outside my comfort zone and see who I would become without this pain, without these memories of who I used to be and what I used to do. You know, um, I remember one time I was preaching a sermon, and in preparation of preparing to deliver the sermon, the Lord gave to me, the devil reminds you of your past to keep you in bondage. And I was like, oh, oh. And I know that I don't have the best memory, but it seemed like those bad memories kept coming back up, kept coming back up. And I was able to take what the Holy Spirit had delivered to me and helped me understand that, some of those memories are because the devil wants to keep you in shame. The devil wants to keep you in guilt. The devil wants to keep you in bondage. And I was able to tell the devil, you know what? I've apologized to myself for that. I've done step work about that for those of us who are in 12 step programs. I have definitely gone to the King of Kings and Lord of Lords and received his forgiveness. I am no longer condemned for those acts that I committed in the past and allow myself to live in a place of freedom. Stepping outside of my comfort zone means moving into a place of freedom, new territory, so to speak. And so I want to encourage you to forget the past and move into new territory. It will take time. It took me time. Um, I didn't want to shame myself, and I don't want to shame you for not being able to rush into this new territory or make a leap. But I'm here to tell you that it is possible, and that if you're willing, God can do amazing things in your life. So enjoy your day. Again, this is Truly Restored Ministries. My name is Michelle. I'm a minister and a healer called to help you recover from guilt and shame and all those things that keep us blocked and separated from the love of Christ. Please do me a favor, share and subscribe this video. And if you feel led, please make a donation at my Cash App handle, which is $Truly Restored 316. God bless you and have a great day.